just this morning, Tesla started inviting specific Tesla influencers, predominantly on X, to go ahead and get an invite to the June 22nd Robotaxi event that will be on Sunday. So one of the people that we're going to cover is very well known in the Tesla community and kind of in the Twitter community in general. That's Sawyer Merritt. There's a handful of other ones that we can kind of look through as well. But we're going to go ahead and cover the invite and as well as some parameters that Tesla let Sawyer share. So first off, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys really quick. This is what the invite looked like. It's a little bit small, so let me go ahead and zoom in here for you guys. So you're invited to an early access of Tesla Robotaxi. Futures here in Austin, Texas. Great. Exclusive preview. You'll have an opportunity to provide valuable feedback on your Robotaxi service. So this is just kind of like the ultimate beta test of people that are like outside Tesla employees. It's as close as you can get to it. They're basically like unpaid Tesla employees, which is not hating on it. It's they've built this Tesla community to be one of the strongest retail stock communities out there. So I want to go ahead and share with you guys some of the parameters. I didn't see too many other people sharing these, but Sawyer went ahead and shared. He said he got specific permission from Tesla to share the parameters of the drive, which I think is super unique. And I think it's going to be how it's going to be probably for the next 6 months, maybe the earliest 3 months, but probably 6 months. Okay, so let's dive into it. As an early access rider, you'll be among some of the first people to use the new Robotaxi app. So we do have confirmation that it will be a separate app. It's not going to be through the Tesla app. You'll actually have a separate app. Through this exclusive preview, you'll have the opportunity to provide valuable feedback on a Robotaxi service. They mentioned a ton of time that they want feedback, which is honestly great to hear because they're going to need a lot of customer feedback because this is going to be a big thing to jump into for a customer acquisition point of view. While the early access phase is invitation only, you are permitted to bring up to one additional guest so long they are 18 plus and you remain present with them for the duration of the ride. A safety monitor sitting in the front right passenger seat will accompany you on your trip. So this isn't going to be like a Waymo where Waymo didn't do this day one, but it's not going to be like a current day Waymo where there's nobody sitting in the driver's seat. You're going to have somebody in the passenger seat and you'll be sitting in the back, which is cool, right? So it's a big step. Like it's a small step, but it's big because it's the start of a new chapter. I have seen a lot of reporters like Bloomberg, CNBC have been reaching out to these influencers to try to get a ride with them to be able to experience this Robotaxi trip. And a lot of people are saying no. Like I know Farzad said no specifically to one of these. I believe it was CNBC, which is really interesting. I hope the Bloomberg David guy gets. I honestly hope that either way, these reporters are going to get into a Robotaxi and make a review. It would be cool if they did it with the Tesla community, kind of helping them prove and disprove things. And I think it'd be more of a fair shake if somebody from the Tesla community was in the Robotaxi with them and it was more of an interview. So that's just kind of my opinion. So this is where we're going to kind of get into the parameters of what this Robotaxi ride will be. Early access will begin Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. This date is subject to change, I'm sure, for weather or something like that. So you'll receive a separate invitation to download the Robotaxi app. I'm sure that'll be like the day of. They're probably putting the final polishes on the Robotaxi app, etc. Okay, parameters of use. You must read through and agree to the attached terms of service, rider rule, Robotaxi, rider privacy, notice, etc. You have a debit card on file, fine. You may request a ride in-app too from anywhere in the geo-fenced area, including any airports between 6 a.m. and 12 a.m. Every day of the week. These operational hours are subject to change. A map of the geofence area is available in the app. Only invitees may download the use of the Robotaxi app to hail a Robotaxi ride. So I don't think it'll be like a public app on the App Store. I think it'll be they take your email and it's very exclusive, like invite only to the app. I know there's ways to do that in the App Store where you can have like an unlisted app and it's with your email only. So that could be an option. Please be courteous and treat the service with respect. Your participation in this early access program may be terminated for various reasons, including violating these parameters or engaging in unsafe and or disrespectful behavior. So they're basically kind of telling us if you start immediately just trying to bag on the program, they're probably going to revoke your access, which I mean, if you're getting early access, you should give it a fair review, but you shouldn't just go out and destroy it. I mean, if it's a terrible service, then you can kind of have your video document and let people decide, but you shouldn't publicly If they're giving you early access as a beta tester, you kind of know what you're getting into. Like I watched one of the very first FSD videos today, and it was really cool. It's a really cool technology, and it's gotten much better, and you can see where it's improved. And it'll be important for the beta testers to be fair, but also gracious with it. Please provide a star rating and feedback from your experience in the app. So I've seen this is the third mention of that they want people's feedback. Photos and video of the experience are okay. We look forward to your feedback. So that's the fourth mention of we look forward to your feedback. So that's one of the biggest things that I've seen. I want to go ahead and show you guys. Farzad, is that his name? He said I wanted to show you guys what he was saying about. So you have Dave Lee get an invite. I wanted to show you guys what he's. Oh yeah. Dear legacy media outlets, no, thanks me. Which I mean, I wish that they would kind of go with these legacy media outlets and maybe kind of make a compromise. Like, hey, I will bring you, but I want you to interview me and ask me about my experience, not just kind of so it kind of eliminates a bias. Just something to consider there. So that's what happened with the Tesla Robotaxi event. Update. It's going to be super exciting, June 22nd. Hopefully we can live stream kind of reactions to it. I think that'll be really exciting. I don't know of any reporters that have been invited yet. I don't know how many invites were sent out, but nonetheless, it is going to be a very exciting event, and it's a really big chapter for Tesla. I mean, Elon's been promising these for a long time, and I know it takes a while to get there, but nonetheless, it's going to be great. Let's go ahead and look at Tesla's stock price and what it did today. Didn't pay too much attention today. Let's see here. Let's see. Tesla. Oh, that's why. Tesla was relatively flat all day, which is fine. The Qs had a down day, so it's actually outperformed the Qs, I believe. Let me see. Tesla versus the Qs. Yeah, Tesla outperformed the Qs today, which is great. So in a down day of the Qs, Tesla outperformed. That's great news for Tesla. I'm super excited for the Robotaxi. Hopefully I get to go to Austin and do it sooner rather than later. I think that'd be a super fun video to make. I'm sure there's going to be a million videos on it. So no, you guys probably get a lot better of an experience. Not from me. But nonetheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed this segment, and let me know what you guys think about the Robotaxis. Do you think having somebody sitting in the passenger seat is a good idea? Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to share with you guys. Tesla Robotaxi. There was a story done on exactly how CNBC talked about it. We know that they're going to be autonomously they're going to be autonomous, but they're going to be watched from somebody in the passenger seat probably for the first month. And then they will, I believe they said that they'll have somebody monitor it remotely, which I think is smart. They just, worst case scenario is if somebody gets in an accident, or it'd just be an egg on the face. And that's really what we're trying to avoid. Obviously, there's a lot of bullish things about it, but I don't really care because actually, let me see. I wanted to see this from Electric. Let's see. So you will have a safety. So Electric is kind of giving this not the best look, but let's go ahead and analyze it, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Okay. So Electric is saying that it's worse than we thought. There's going to be a safety monitor in the front seat. Boo-hoo. You get over it. It's a beta test. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that they're complaining about. Geofenced, teleoperation. So that's a word that we're going to have to get really used to. Teleoperation. This is going to be where people are just watching it remotely, which Waymo has this. So that's fine. Teleoperation supported ride-hailing service from a small internal fleet, which I think is only 10 Model Ys. Let's see if they have anything else. No driver, fine. Trying to see if there's anything else. In comparison, Waymo tested its vehicles for 6 months with a safety driver in the car and 6 months without a safety driver in the car in Austin before launching its commercial service earlier this year. Now, Tesla sent an invitation to well-known pro-Tesla influencers, primarily on Musk's X social media platform, to experience the launch of the Robotaxi service this weekend. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything else. That was good information about Waymo. But other than that, nothing really new here. There wasn't a ton of information that came out, but I still think it's exciting. I think it'll be something super fun to cover this weekend. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see my reaction to the very first rides. We'll definitely do some reaction videos, and I think it'll be a good time. If you guys enjoyed that, consider subscribing.